Hello, my name is Sophia Kambalia, and I am a TV journalist with the Weather Network. I've also represented Parkinson Canada in various capacities over the past 10 years, since my late grandfather was diagnosed with Parkinson's. I'm so grateful to be here with you today as the host of the 2023 Parkinson Canada SuperWalk kickoff ceremony. Thank you for participating in SuperWalk and for your time and dedication fundraising for Parkinson Canada. Our collective efforts from across the country combine to have a huge impact, funding research, providing care, and creating resources, news, and events that transform the lives of people touched by Parkinson's. So let's get moving and make a difference. On behalf of Parkinson Canada, an organization that engages communities across Canada, we acknowledge the ancestral, unceded, and treaty territories of Inuit, Métis, and First Nation peoples from coast to coast to coast. We do this as an act of reconciliation that honors the authentic history of Turtle Island and the original people of this territory. We recognize this territory's significance and meaning for Indigenous peoples who lived and continue to live upon it. We commit to listen, learn, and work toward justice for Indigenous peoples as we walk upon this land today to support people living with Parkinson's and affected by Parkinson's, and to amplify their voices. We commit to better ways of caring for one another and our shared home. I want to take a moment now to thank our Walk in a Box sponsor, Broomage Logistics. Our Broomage Logistics Walk in a Box is designed for virtual walkers to create their own SuperWalk experience at home or with a group of family and friends. Use the tools and resources provided to make this the best SuperWalk yet. However, and wherever you walk today, this kickoff ceremony is designed to celebrate you, the impact you make personally, and the collective impact that all our SuperWalk participants have on Parkinson's. Throughout the kickoff ceremony, we will be sharing videos produced by Parkinson Canada and introducing you to several people who care just as much as all of you about ensuring a full life with Parkinson's is still possible. As we get ready for the 2023 Parkinson Canada SuperWalk, we want to pause and take time to look back at what we accomplished together in 2022. Across our programs and services, research program and advocacy work, 2022 was a big year with big impact, only possible thanks to Parkinson Canada's generous participants, donors, partners, and volunteers.
The challenges facing Canadians with Parkinson's today are greater and more complex than ever. Parkinson's is the world's fastest growing neurological disorder, with the number of Canadians diagnosed each day expected to rise from 30 to 50 in less than a decade. We are facing a historic health crisis. As part of our Parkinson Canada community, you inspire and empower people living with Parkinson's to thrive. With your support, your generosity, advocacy, and volunteerism, we are there for Canadians wherever they are on their journey, just as we have been since 1965. In 2022, we increased our research funding to $1.6 million, supporting 23 new research projects and awards. We're taking meaningful action to drive innovation that will fast-track critical research discoveries, reduce wait times, and improve access to care for people with Parkinson's. We spent the last year leaning into our role as a connector and collaborator within the Parkinson's community. We proudly co-hosted roundtable discussions on challenges in clinical trials with the Michael J. Fox Foundation and Parkinson's UK. We continued living our vision of a digital-first organization by creating digital access to trusted support and resources. As a result, our downloadable resources were accessed more than ever before. Our webinars were viewed by more than 8,000 people, and thousands nationwide benefited from our more than 80 support groups, including new groups that are tailored to meet the unique needs of our diverse Parkinson's and care partner communities in Canada. We held a symposium uniting Canadian Parkinson's researchers and clinicians with the international multiple sclerosis research community to discuss how the two neurological diseases could learn from each other and collaborate. And through an innovative partnership with the Davis Phinney Foundation, we launched the first ever Canadian edition of Every Victory Counts, the new gold standard resource with information Canadians need to live well with Parkinson's. People with Parkinson's will always be at the center of everything we do. We continue highlighting the stories of Canadians and their care partners to help bring awareness to the complex barriers people are faced with when accessing care in Canada. We focused on targeted advocacy strategies that will influence public policy to help ensure people with Parkinson's thrive. Whether you're a donor, one of our 2,700 event participants, a volunteer, or a passionate advocate, your partnership is what enables us to create profound, long-term impact for people with Parkinson's in every part of Canada. We know that with the right supports in place, living well with Parkinson's is still possible. My name is Karen Lee. I'm the CEO of Parkinson Canada. My late grandfather lived with Parkinson's disease, and I know very well the importance of family and how they have to come together to support one another, but most importantly, the person living with Parkinson's. That is why I am dedicated and committed to ensuring Parkinson Canada continues to empower those living with Parkinson's. Thank you for your compassion and generosity. Together, we are making a difference.
Thank you for joining us to inspire and empower Canadians living with Parkinson's to thrive in 2022. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish together this year. Next, we'd like to introduce you to superstar and volunteer event coordinator, Ben Smith. Ben Smith was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's in August of 2019. He reached out to Parkinson Canada to learn more about Parkinson's and decided to take action by fundraising for SuperWalk by selling push-ups to raise money. He continues to be a top fundraiser and furthered his impact in 2022 by becoming a volunteer event coordinator for the Calgary SuperWalk, planning the logistics and recruiting sponsors and vendors. Here's Ben to share more about his inspiring story.
As someone who worked with their hands for a living, people noticed my symptoms pretty early.
I'm Ben Smith, and I was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's at the age of 35. As a father of 2 young boys, that diagnosis threw me. I had to reevaluate everything. Parkinson's Canada helped me with the next steps. For 5 years, I've benefited from an incredible team of support, friends, family, and researchers dedicated to helping me and others with similar diagnoses navigate our next steps. Join us from coast to coast this September for Parkinson's Canada SuperWalk. Your support has a profound impact on the well-being of over 100,000 Canadians living with the disease today, and in growing the dedicated team of researchers and specialists working to make sure it doesn't dictate our tomorrow.
Thanks to Ben and all of our SuperWalk participants, volunteers, sponsors, and donors who inspire us every day. Brock Carlton is a Parkinson Canada Ambassador Volunteer and is one of the Ottawa SuperWalk top participants. Brock recently retired as the CEO of the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Brock's entire career has been about making a contribution. Brock brings a worldly perspective to the table after holding employment in China, Kenya, Namibia, and managing teams in Southeast Asia, Latin America, the Middle East, and Central Europe. Throughout his career, he is accustomed to working with countrywide networks while considering local needs. Brock feels that the PAC or the PAC's role is to advise on what Parkinson Canada is doing to better the lives of Canadians living with Parkinson's, such as himself. Comfortable delivering keynote speeches, emceeing important occasions, and leading training events, he can share his perspective in a way that inspires others to take on big ideas without feeling overwhelmed. Brock has been a Parkinson Canada Ambassador Volunteer to help advocate for the Parkinson's community and has met with local elected officials to discuss the needs of Canadians living with Parkinson's.
So, I have Parkinson's. I have Parkinson's. This is a game changer. My hands shake so much that I cannot pour myself a beer. My strength and endurance has diminished, so I cannot keep up with friends and family when cross-country skiing or cycling. I do not sleep well. and I may lose cognitive function in the future. I just don't know. Parkinson's is not a friend you want to have, and frankly, it's not a lot of fun to have Parkinson's. But there's another player in my life these days called Parkinson Canada. Parkinson Canada does research on the disease. They collaborate with other organizations like Michael J. Fox Foundation to maximize the impact of their work. They share that research and information through webinars and seminars and documents like Every Victory Counts. They help me to understand what's going on in my body, and they help me to create a lifestyle that is recognizable to me as my life. There's a third player in this dynamic, and that is you. On September 9th and 10th, Parkinson Canada is organizing SuperWalks across the country in many cities and towns. If you live in one of those cities or towns, please join. If not, walk with your friends, walk in your neighborhood, walk with your family, walk virtually in your house if that's what makes most sense to you. But take the time to walk. And when you're doing the walking, set aside the pressures and stresses of daily life and think about this. Think about Parkinson's. Think about the people you know who have Parkinson's. Think about Parkinson's Canada. And think about how you can contribute to the work of Parkinson's Canada through volunteering in some of their activities or by making a donation to Parkinson Canada, because that donation will strengthen their ability to do their work, which will help me and the 100,000 Canadians like me who suffer from this disease. Thank you very much.
Now in its 33rd year, we know there are many longtime SuperWalk participants and donors, but did you know that Burnbrae Farms has been a sponsor of the Parkinson Canada SuperWalk for 18 years? Burnbrae Farms and Parkinson Canada promote overall brain health for Canadians, specifically those living with Parkinson's. In the recent past, Parkinson Canada has funded research projects about omega-3 fatty acids and their impact on brain health. We want to thank Burnbrae Farms for their ongoing support. Our events would not be possible without them. To speak more about Burnbrae Farms and their reason for getting involved with SuperWalk, here is Margaret Hudson.
Hi, I'm Margaret Hudson, President and CEO of Burnbrae Farms, and we are a sixth-generation Canadian family business that has been farming here in Lynn, Ontario since 1891. Today we have 9 locations across 5 provinces in Canada, and we are proud to provide Canadians with safe, nutritious eggs. Eggs are a great source of nutrition in a balanced diet that supports brain health. Protein, choline, vitamin E, vitamin B12, iron, and about 20 other essential nutrients are found in eggs. When eggs are enriched with omega-3 fatty acids, they also deliver additional nutrients, including DHA omega-3, that a growing body of research suggests is linked to improved brain health. Evidence suggests that omega-3 fatty acids, like those found in fish, flax, and hemp seeds, and omega-3 enriched eggs, may have neuroprotective properties. Dietitians advise that you can maintain good health when living with Parkinson's disease by enjoying a variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and proteins from poultry, eggs, meat, nuts, seeds, fish, and beans. We at Burnbrae Farms have been a proud sponsor of the Parkinson Canada SuperWalk for more than 10 years. We're united in promoting overall brain health and the importance of a balanced diet and active lifestyle.
Thanks again to Margaret and Burnbrae Farms for their ongoing support of SuperWalk. With support from Parkinson Canada, a full life is still possible for Canadians impacted by Parkinson's. Thank you for joining thousands of SuperWalkers from across the country as we walk towards a world without Parkinson's. Currently, 100,000 Canadians are living with Parkinson's, and that number continues to grow. The reality for people who face a Parkinson's diagnosis is that many aspects of their lives will be disrupted, including relationships, work, sleep, activity, mental health, and more. In total, there are 35 Parkinson's symptoms, and they can vary from one person to the next, making everyone's experience with this disease unique. Not all symptoms of Parkinson's are outwardly visible as well, and the severity of symptoms can change from day to day or even by the hour. Your efforts make a difference, not just for people living with Parkinson's, but for care partners, family, friends, donors, physicians, and even researchers. With your support, we will continue to invest in Canada's best Parkinson's research, provide care, create resources, news, and events that transform the lives of people touched by Parkinson's. Parkinson's researchers have shown that exercise can have a positive impact on living with Parkinson's. Exercise helps to maintain strength, flexibility, balance, and cognitive acuity for life. We have partnered with Dancing with Parkinson's to make it possible for them to connect with people living with Parkinson's across Canada. Dance is an excellent form of exercise that helps participants explore the potential of their own movement and artistry. Let's get dancing with Sarah from Dancing with Parkinson's.
Hey everybody, welcome to this year's SuperWalk. My name's Sarah Robichaux and I am with Dancing with Parkinson's, and we dance together every single day, free online from the comfort of your own home or wherever you are. And I'm so excited to get warmed up with you to walk our little hearts out today. So let's walk. I want to see your boots. Can I see your boots? How about your other boots?
You keep saying you got something for me.
Can you show them to the
Something
front?
you call love, but confess.
Show them to
You've
the
been a
side.
messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'.
How about to your
And now
friend?
someone else is getting all your best.
Let's
These boots are
Jimmy
made
in
for
our
walking,
boots.
and that's just
Jimmy.
what they'll do. One of these days, these
Now I want
boots
you to
are
shake
gonna
it off.
walk all over you.
Shake. Toe heel. Toe
Yeah.
heel. If you feel like adding a snap, add a snap.
You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'.
How about a throw?
And you keep losing
Throw.
when you ought to not bet.
Send it to
You
the
keep
sky.
saying when you ought to be a changin'. Now what's right is right,
Over
but
to
you
your
ain't
friend.
been right yet.
Shake it
These
up.
boots are made for walking, and
Come
that's
on,
just
shake
what
it all
they'll
out.
do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Jimmy. All right, we're gonna dip our boot into some cold water. Dip. Dip.
You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And
You
you
gotta-
keep thinking that you'll never get burned.
How about we dip our hand in?
I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn.
We're gonna shake off the
These
water.
boots are made for walking,
Shake it off.
and that's just what they'll do.
Shake, shake,
One of
shake.
these days, these boots are gonna
Are you ready
walk
to
all
shimmy?
over you.
Oh yeah. Show me those boots.
Are you ready, boots?
Show me.
Start walking.
Walk, walk, walk. Ooh, my heart rate is already up. How about yours? Take all the breaks you need. If anything feels like too much, pull it back. If anything's not enough, do more. All right? We've got one more song to warm us up before we start walking all day today, united in Canada for the SuperWalk. That's right. And if you want to stand for this, you can, but I'm going to do all of this instead. So, we're going to see the sunshine in this one. And you have to pull back the curtain, reach across, pull back the curtain, reach across, pull back the curtain, yes. Really pull it back. Now we're gonna open the window and close it. Open that window. We gotta let the sunshine in. We're gonna walk. Let them arms swing. That's it. See who's beside you. That's it. All right, open the window. Grab those handles. Put them down. Other side. And open the window. Yes, reach. You're gonna fluff your duvet. Fluff. Fluff. Fluff it. Fluff. You got it. Now let's see the sunshine. Yes, other side. Beautiful. Oh yeah, let's take a little march. Starting to feel good. Swing those arms. Back. How fast can you move those feet? Show me what it feels like to feel alive. It's the happy dance. Let's see the sunshine. Yes, sunshine. All right, let's kick it home. Send it up to the sky. Now I want to see you do your own group. Happy dance. Have fun with it. I hope everybody has an amazing walk today. Join us at Dancing with Parkinson's. www.dancingwithparkinsons.com. See you there.
At times, you may need help, but you can also give help. And today, you are joining thousands of SuperWalk participants from across the country to help someone find the strength that they need to face Parkinson's. And they will be facing it with you. There is strength in numbers, there is hope in research, and there is support all around you. Now's the time you have been waiting for. We are going to count you down and then cheer you on for your walk. We wish you all the best, and we can't wait to see all of your photos. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, and here are some photos from last year's walk. Make sure to gather with friends and family to celebrate, or simply take a well-earned rest. Keep sharing all those photos. Post your photos to our Google album at parkinson.ca/superwalk-album. Thanks everyone, have fun.